Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss Always in Black, and I wanted to come in today and give you guys a full transparency or transparent moment that I've been in, or I've been debating on how public I was going to go with this space that I've been in. Those that have been around me, like, I've been having some serious aha moments because I've been in a space. I most recently found out that I was postmenopausal, and I've been in a weird space, is what my daughter calls it, for about a year. At first I thought it was because we made such a major change, and then I realized that my menopause being postmenopausal, played a lot in that, with my thought processes. Like, I was literally questioning myself, questioning my capabilities, like all kind of mess. So, but I wanted to have that conversation today because there's so many people, and I'm thinking, shout out to Angie, I think her last name is Jordan, but she did a video, I want to say one day last week, and I could absolutely relate when she was talking about, like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know if I wanna move forward with this or move forward with that. That's legit, like the how I've been for like the last year. I have so many things in place, so many things that I'm working on. With the Black Label Market that's going to happen here in Houston. We have the Black Woman Meetup. I have my clients. I have the store, and the store does its own thing. Like, I rarely have to do anything outside of signing off on some stuff with that. With the and for clarity, I've had my store since 2005. And my firm I've had since 2020. But I feel like I just kind of feel like I think I was kind of feeling like I wasn't operating in the way that I'm supposed to be, and there was some confusion there. And then I remember my mom and a lot of people, that will say real quick that the devil loves confusion, which is why I didn't want to stay in that space. But I wasn't sure how I was feeling to know what it was that I wanted to do. Does that make sense? Even saying it out loud, it sounds funny. But that's kind of where I've been. And I thank God for the clients that I have that have, who understand and have been giving me grace, because I kind of felt like I came to a halt. And let me say this, not a halt as far as, like business and me doing, like, because everything has been okay with that. It's more so like because I've set up like my systems and my processes and all of that stuff. I'm talking about as far as like me and what I wanted to do. And I love helping other small businesses, like especially domestic violence victims, teen moms, any of those people who I feel like being one, and being told that I wasn't going to be anything in both scenarios. I feel like I have to show that we can stand true and just as strong as the next person, right? So with that, I just felt like there's something missing. And again, I know that menopause played a big role in that, like to the point where I didn't want to get up and do anything. I was doing a lot of crying. I was doing a lot of doubting stuff that, if you know me, if you've been around me, attended any of my classes, like, listen, that's not me, like, at all. Like, I am the one who's giving you the, who's empowering you, right? So to be in that space in my own life, it was weird. And I knew I had to address it when my daughter was like, Mom, you said that you said you were a failure? And it was like, did I? Like, I was in a space, and it made sense. I was not doing what I would normally do, like getting up day to day. The structure that I had I no longer cared about that. I was literally getting up, doing exactly what I needed to do, and then taking naps. I would cry about the dumbest shit. Like it was crazy. But I feel like the more that I scroll, the more that I have been on. So I see a lot of people, a lot of small business owners in this same space, and we can't explain it. I can say that it was a lot of mine, or a lot of what I was going through was menopause, but I've been on a hormone therapy, and I still feel like, is this really what I want to be doing? Like, or is it just that I'm getting ready to turn 50 and I'm thinking, what does this next chapter look like, right? Because I'm getting ready to be half of 100. I can't maneuver. I'm not going to maneuver the way that I have in the past. I have been through the whole hustle mindset. And what's even wilder is that I have literally been living the way that I have envisioned for years. I have been living that. So to be in a space where it's almost like you feel like you're not doing enough or something, like it's like, how do you get out of that? So I am working every day to do something, whether it's the affirmation, doing my checklist, something that is going to get me out of the space that I've been in. And let me just show you guys real quick, because I have work to do. So I do some on my page. On my TikTok page, you'll see a lot of style influencer type stuff. On Facebook and Instagram is where I do a lot of my business content. Y'all, when I tell y'all I have so much content that I have not put out, whole nother story. But let me show y'all how behind I am with the style stuff. So yesterday I got 3 boxes, and I'm like, this is work. It's a different. It's something different. I absolutely enjoy doing it, but then it goes back to that question of, is this something that I really want to do? In the capacity that I've been doing it. And then I realized last night, I was up till about 3:00 in the morning, that the amount of money that I was leaving on the table doing what I love. And if you have gone to any of my, or been in any of my classes, I always tell you to do what you love and get paid. And here I am, literally in the prime of that, and leaving money on the table. Legit leaving money on the table. I went through, every day I get anywhere between 50 and 100, and I've actually seen some days me get like 120 requests for brand deals. And the amount of money that I have left on the table being in this space is crazy. Like, I had to show my husband last week. He was like, yeah, get on that. But I wanted to make sure that is what I wanted to continue, and continue pressing forward as it is. But I really had to go back to my original mission. And so I'm a part of this group called Entrepreneurs Forever, and we had our meeting on Thursday. And it dawned on me, because I just got back from spending some time. My daughter just had a baby, and that's a whole nother video too. But there was an aha there where I realized that I had been up there for 2 weeks and nothing stopped business-wise. And I'm loving that for the business, but this is a personal thing that I'm dealing with. But it was still an aha, like, woo, like, okay, I've set things up, but I don't have a plan for what this next is, or what this over 50 thing looks like. So what I came up with I was just going to, I have my 50th checklist, and every day I'm going to check off something on this checklist to make sure that I am doing everything that I want to do, or I'm sorry, number 1, what God wants me to do, and then number 2, what I want to do, and getting back to the girl who was confident in what it was that she was doing, and what she was standing in. and just wanting to live life to its fullest. You know, I feel like, you know, I've accomplished everything that I had accomplished, but I'm not gonna laugh if I would say that did I set the bar too low, or is there something else that I should be doing? So I'm actually going to sit in some prayer with that as well. But I just wanted to have the conversation. Let me know if you are feeling any of that. I don't know, that confusion. It's a wild space to be in. So let's talk about it. Again, make sure you guys follow me. I want this to be a place for you to feel safe, to say what's on your mind, and then also just to give each other some insight, because this it's a weird space, and unfortunately, like, you know, people say lean into your husband or whatever. He can't help me with this. He can. He's an amazing provider. He has absolutely been my rock. But what I'm dealing with is something that only me and God can get me out of, or is getting me out of, because I've been out of it. I'm getting out of it, I'll say. But let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys later.